Well, this weekend we will spring forward, which means we lose an hour of sleep, kind of a bummer, but we will gain more daylight at night. Positive. Joining us to talk about the ideal time to start your day is Dr. Fabi. Dr. Fabi, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jen.
All right, so earlier this week we had a study about early risers having more health benefits and are healthier. So explain this study, and is that true?
So what they found in this study was that those that tend to wake up early or be early risers tend to be on average healthier. They found that those that tend to go to bed later, be night owls, tend to be more obese and have more health associated risks. And the thought behind this is that those that are night owls tend to eat a little poorer. And even though they may consume the same amount of calories as their early riser counterparts, they tend to eat poor foods that are a little fattier and tend to account for greater increase in weight.
Like my nightly bowl of ice cream at 10 p.m. All right, what about, there's got to be some benefits to being a night owl. I mean, we've got a whole staff here that works until almost midnight every night. They're clearly night owls.
Right. Well, the thoughts is that they tend to be a little bit more humorous, so funny, probably great for television.
Yes.
They tend to be more outgoing, and so perhaps not as introverted. And so these are great qualities, and especially qualities that you do want to see in your TV personnel. Those that tend to be early risers do tend to not be as depressed, believe it or not.
Interesting.
They tend to be happier, and perhaps it's just because their tendency to wake up early is more in line with the regular 8 to 5 schedule that society has created.
Right. Okay, so let's just say you're a night owl now and you do want to sort of change your sleep pattern, thinking daylight saving is a good time to do that. How easy is it? Are there simple things that we can do to really become morning risers?
Well, genetics does play a big part of this, and there are even brain changes that occur as a function of being a night owl. So what they have found is that with genetics, your genetics can actually change you to actually stay up an hour more than your early counterparts. And so you could potentially change it by having a more strict schedule, making sure that you don't exercise too late, making sure that you don't drink too much, and really sticking to that schedule, waking up regularly at the same time and going to bed regularly if you can, and not drinking caffeine past 2 p.m. if possible. And this will ensure that you can sleep in or wake up a little earlier and not go to bed so late. But again, it's probably not going to change much more than an hour.
Yeah, well, you know what is an easy cure to help you get up early? A toddler. Or a new baby.
I'm sure it does.
Dr. Fabi, always great. Appreciate your insight. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Jen.
I second that notion.
Yes.